Okay, everybody, today's topic is going to be what to do when you double book a client. I will tell you in a first-hand experience, that is the worst feeling in the whole entire world when I walk out and two people are waiting for me. At my old office, we used to have somebody who called us when our clients came in. When she called me, I could hear it in her voice, and she was like, "You have two people here," and she knew what that meant for me. And so I want to alleviate some of your anxieties first by empathizing with you and letting you know that happens sometimes. We forget to put clients in. We forget that maybe they have a reoccurring appointment and that the reoccurring appointments stop. That actually happened to me recently. They didn't actually end up coming, but somebody else was like in their spot. And I'm like, how is somebody in their spot? And I didn't realize that I hadn't put the recurring appointment out for more than maybe like 3 months or whatever it was. And so this happens. So know that you are not alone. So you don't need to go back to your office and like hide in the closet. What you could do and what you probably need to do is just apologize to both clients, let them know what is happening, and see if anybody is flexible to come back at another time. See if you can push them to another day, and just work with your client around flexibility, which can be sort of important for us as clinicians and important for our clients. And also there's things that you can do. You can waive your client's fees if you decide to do something like that, or maybe give them a freebie session or give them like a free late cancel. I mean, there are ways that we can make it up to clients, but I think it's really important to know that you are not alone. I see this happen all the time. It's constantly coming up in our Facebook groups. And people are always like, what do I do when I double book clients? And so again, you probably just need to grovel to your client just a little bit. Let them know that you are really sorry to both of them. They're going to see each other. They might even like recognize each other because they pass each other sometimes. So one way that you can get around double booking clients is using an electronic health record. So I want to give a shout out to TherapyNotes, our sponsor. If you are looking for an electronic health record that can keep track of these types of things. So keep track of your appointments. When you're using it, like, listen, when I first started, I used a paper and pencil, right? And our pen, and I would write it in, and 4 o'clock this person, 5 o'clock this person. If you forget to write it in, you're going to forget that you had somebody there and you may double book. But an electronic health record makes it really easy to pre-book sessions, to see who's where, and to alleviate some of these things. So if you're not already using an electronic health record, I would recommend that you do that. And also an electronic health record that sends reminders so that your clients will get reminders. And sometimes what happens is like, I will maybe put a client in for 4 and they're really for 5. They'll call me and say, this isn't the right time, or, last time you told me it was 5, not 4. And then I can realize I made a mistake. So sending reminders is a really good way to reduce those double booked appointments. My favorite is when I haven't made a mistake and maybe my client comes earlier, they come the wrong day. That kind of alleviates some of my anxiety that I made a mistake, because I always feel terrible when I make a mistake and double book people. And so my clients also are understanding and knowing that they have done it. I've had clients do that. They come literally an hour earlier, the day before, or sometimes they come the day after. I'm like, oh, you missed your appointment. My office manager called you. And they're like, oh, yes, I realize that I'm here at the wrong time. And so I think that it's really important, again, to apologize, but be flexible and understanding both to the client and to ourselves. So thank you for watching my live today, and I look forward to answering more of your questions.